Hey, what's up? We're Preston and Steve from the Preston and Steve Show at 93.3 WMMR.
And you're watching Red Alert.
Yes, you are.
Good morning, Sourton. It's a fantastic Friday out, and you are officially tuned in to the best show in the 10:36 time slot. I'm Connor here with 5th grade standout spelling champion, Dr. Rob.
Extraterrestrialism. E-X-T-R-A. Terrestrialism. I still got it, baby.
You always impress me, Doc, just like I always have always impressed me with how much spirit October has brought to our school this year.
You know what, Connor? This month has been flying by and doesn't plan to slow down anytime soon. Now with all the awesome school functions coming up that you guys all need to know about.
We'll cover it all for you today, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show because you're watching Red Alert.
I can't wait for Halloween. The decorations are coming out and the countdown has begun.
Have you picked out your costume yet?
I think I have one of them picked out, but I still need one more.
2? Why do you need 2?
One for trick-or-treating and one for the 5K being held here at the high school next Friday.
The 5K team has turned this year's event into a spooky costume run, so whether you're running for time or away from the blood-sucking zombies, it should be an event we all never forget.
Do you miss those days in elementary school when you could wear a costume to school and participate in the outdoor costume parade? Well, now you can relive those happy memories in our During the Day 5K costume run. The first annual During the Day 5K costume run is a fun Halloween event taking place at 1:30 p.m. on Friday, October 30th. This festive race is a twist on the usual 5K format, allowing students to run with the spirit of Halloween, both in their hearts and, quite literally, on their sleeves.
We used to do the 5K in the spring, and ever since it's been moved to the fall, it's been really close to the Halloween time, but never quite on the date. So this year, when we found out it was going to be on October 30th, we were really excited and thought it'd be a really fun way to bring everybody together and get more people involved.
This event will allow participants to either run or walk. And not only will the students in this 5K have a great time, but they will also be benefiting our school district.
Proceeds from the event will directly benefit the phys ed program as well as a community entity, this year likely the Keystone Opportunity Center, because we really believe in the importance of giving back.
Wow! The During the Day 5K costume run sounds like a fantastic event for all students who want to get into the spirit of Halloween. Go to the gym now to pick up your sign-up form for this fun 5K. I'm Connor Cohan, signing off for Red Alert.
With fall festivities in full swing, I'm hitting the halls to ask a couple questions about autumn.
Decorating my yard in a fall decor and scarecrows and all sorts of fun Halloween themed.
Probably football season.
The leaves are changing and it gets really cold out and there's bonfires and pumpkin picking and pumpkin spice coffee. Definitely the best part.
I think the cool weather.
It's not. I love winter, and I love snowmen.
Probably Reese's Cup.
I love Kit Kats. They're my favorite.
My favorite Halloween candy are apples.
Definitely peanut M&Ms.
I'd say Reese's Peanut Butter Cups by far.
My favorite Halloween candy is Reese's Cups. You know, I've been trying to cut back on the candy.
If I was a jack-o'-lantern, this would definitely be my face.
My friends and I are being the 7 dwarves. I'm being Sandy from Grease.
I'd be a bird.
Harley Quinn from Batman.
Want to know what I want to be? A tutu fairy princess.
And there you have it. There's so many great things about autumn, so go out and take advantage of them before winter rolls in.
End of October means the last home football game is right around the corner.
With a 10-3 record, we have been enjoying a season full of wins on the field and really look forward to beating Benson for the all-important home field advantage come the first round of the playoffs.
While the team has been practicing harder every week, a big shout out to the 6th man student sections for making big impacts off the field.
I promise I will be keeping my shirt on this week.
Why ruin the streak, Connor? You have more fans than Kanye West.
know, it's so hard being in high school trying to keep up with a social life, a job. I'm already stressing out.
Trying to balance school, sports, and friends is always tough.
I know. Don't forget about keeping up with homework and getting a good amount of sleep.
Lucky for us, Becky has some great tips up her sleeve to help us succeed this year.
So obviously October has arrived, and that means summer and warm weather is officially over. But let's be honest, with summer comes laziness, and laziness is all about cutting corners. In this video, I will be showing you guys some easy and quick school life hacks to keep the end of summer blues at bay. I don't know about you, but I get pretty tired in school, and having coffee in the mornings doesn't always help. A good way to decrease your tiredness and wake you up a little bit is to hold your breath for as long as you can, then slowly exhale. This will increase your heart rate and wake you up, but be careful with the amount of time you hold your breath. Passing out is not a good idea. Food can always make anything more fun, so when studying, place pieces of any treat of your choice, I use Cheez-Its, down the pages that you're studying. That way when you finish a section, you get a little reward. So if you're like me and don't find it easy to stay focused while working on homework, because let's face it, social media can be pretty distracting. There's actually a website called keepmeout.com. You can go on it and choose websites that you basically want to block yourself from for a certain period of time. On your phone there are apps that do the same, but I find it way easier to just put my phone on airplane mode. That way you can stay focused and get your work done faster. This last life hack is super helpful for certain assignments. If your teachers assigned you to watch a YouTube video or another type of video, if the setting is available like it now is on YouTube, you can change the speed to make the video faster. That way you're able to see the entire video without watching it for the entire amount of time. I hope you guys can use some of these life hacks to make your school year a little bit easier. I'm Becky from RedAlert, and your school year has just been hacked.
Up next is a very special feature. For the second time this year, we are bringing back the Alumni Cam. Doc, can I get a drum roll?
Drum roll.
She graduated in 2014 and has been tearing up Syracuse University's doctoral science program. She knows how to live as long as living is fun. Give it up for Cassidy Mason.
Hey, Cassidy. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Hi, how are you?
We're good. How are you? Connor?
I'm doing well.
Okay, so we are curious to see what college life is like, and I'm sure that you have a dorm room to show us, correct?
I do.
All right, can we get a quick tour of that?
Yes, you can. Okay, so this is my side.
Oh.
I love it.
Yeah.
Nicely decorated. The door, the closet, nothing fun.
So I see you're at Syracuse, right?
I am at Syracuse, yes.
Awesome.
A lot of Syracuse gear here.
That looks great.
We're highly spirited at this school.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so how about we ask you a couple questions? Ready?
Okay.
Okay. So being at college, I'm sure that you have a lot of wowza moments. So I have to ask you, Cassidy, what has been the biggest wowza moment at college so far?
I would say the biggest wowza moment is probably the endless amount of opportunities they have here. There's so many clubs and sports teams you can join, and just a bunch of volunteer experiences that you can just boost your resume, which is great for when you're looking for a job in the future. So.
Yeah. All right. So you obviously know at Satterton here we stress, getting involved and opportunities. And if you were a freshman sitting in class right now, what would be the best piece of advice you could give to a student?
Honestly, I think that getting involved would be what I would tell my 9th grade self, because it just builds your resume. You can explore so many different things, and when you get to college, when you have all that background, there's so many other opportunities that it leads you into. So definitely getting involved in anything you possibly can is what I would say.
That sounds awesome. And a little more specifically, are there any classes that you would recommend taking?
I would recommend AP Composition, because there is an endless amount of writing that you have to do in college for every single class. It doesn't, no matter what it is. So really focus on your writing skills and you'll be good to go.
All right, Cassidy, thanks so much for being with us today on the show. And now we're going to send it across the studio to the girls.
Emma, I understand over the weekend you took an adventure to a haunted house?
Yep, the Bates Motel. It was unlike anything I've ever done before.
Oh, really? How so?
I want you to imagine the scariest thing you've ever been through. Now times that by 10. That's the feeling you get at the Bates Motel. If you're into goblins, graveyards, and ghosts, and scary movies aren't quite scary enough for you, haunted attractions would be right up your alley. More specifically, Bates Motel. Located in Glen Mills, right outside of Philadelphia, the Bates Motel features 3 attractions: the haunted hayride, the Bates Motel, and a haunted corn maze.
I'm Randy Bates. My wife and I own Arisafa Farm, and we've been doing a haunted hayride here for 25 years. Bates Motel opened 20 years ago, and the Haunted Trail opened up about 15 years ago. One of the big things that makes the Bates Motel different than everybody else's attraction is our uniqueness. We build our own props, our own masks, our own costumes, even our own makeup Wuchis in-house. So everything you see here is one-of-a-kind original.
This attraction has been featured several times on the Travel Channel and has been rated #1 haunted attraction in the country.
I've been to a few other haunted houses and hayrides, and the Bates Motel is definitely my favorite. My favorite of the Bates Motel is the actual Bates Motel, not the hayride or anything, just because it's actually, like, you actually get to walk through it, and I feel like walking through it kind of just makes you feel, like, unsafe in a way, and I don't know, it just makes it scarier.
Filled with huge detailed sets and over 75 actors. With over 25 scenes like a drive-thru insane asylum and a 200-foot-long cave, this is Pennsylvania's taste of Hollywood. This attraction is like none other in the country. You'll be shaking in your boots guaranteed. Keep Bates Motels in your thoughts this Halloween. I'm Emma from RedAlert.
I pose this question to the whole world. What is the national cutoff age to go trick-or-treating?
It's tough to say, but as a 3-time winner of Sourton's coveted Best Costume Award, I have 100% authority to say that there's absolutely no cutoff. You cannot take that from me. I'll be trick-or-treating till my late 30s.
I mean, as long as you do with these rules in mind, Connor, you should be fine, but remember, etiquette first.
Before you go out trick-or-treating, consider these do's and don'ts. Do be sure to go with your friends.
Oh, hey, girl.
My friend.
Yeah. Whoa, yeah.
Don't be lazy with your costume.
Yo, man, so what are you?
So I'm an undercover cop this year. So if you couldn't tell, I'm a part of the department.
It took me hours of planning.
Make sure you get excited.
Guys, first house!
First house! Yeah!
Don't go to unlit houses. That just means they're anti-Halloween.
Seriously, not You better open up, because I know you have candy in there, and I want a Kit Kat.
Always recite your line when they answer the door.
Trick or treat!
But never let them choose trick.
Trick or treat!
Really? Well, since you gave me the choice, prepare to be astounded, boys and girls.
Be polite and only take one.
Trick or treat!
Aw, how cute!
And if you're normally picky, don't be.
Ooh, right. Yeah. Hi, my name is Lucas. Do you have anything like gluten-free, sugar-free, fun-free, that kind of thing? No peanut type of deal?
Always end with a thank you before you move on to the next house.
Thank you!
And above all, never steal another man's candy.
I thought I told you that you're not supposed to steal candy, especially from little kids.
I'm sorry.
Let this be a lesson to all you people who think it's okay to steal another man's candy.
I didn't mean
I need my Kit Kats, okay?
Okay.
I need them.
Okay.
Let's take care of you. You're going downtown, buddy. You're going downtown.
Well, Sourton, it looks like our show is coming to an end.
We want to thank Cassidy for rocking the alumni camp and giving us the insight on how to be as successful as we can.
Thanks for taking the time to be with us every Friday, Sourton. This is the best show in the 10:36 time slot.
Taking you to the bell this week is a special themed closing done by Colin Harker, who has officially been bitten by the Star Wars excitement bug. Have a safe and fun weekend, and remember, may the Force be with all of you.